Chaz has risen visibility. That's number one. He's gotten people to talk more about trans issues, trans people, and showing basically that trans people are beyond just transitioning, that they are people who want to have fun and who want to dance.
Welcome back to No More Down Low. We are here at the 3rd Annual Transgender Film Festival in Los Angeles, and that was People.com editor Janet Mock commenting on how Dancing with the Stars' Chaz Bono has put the trans community on the map. Since being here, I've had a chance to talk with a few filmmakers and film goers. Let's hear what they had to say.
I found myself constantly disappointed that there weren't more trans or genderqueer films, so I wanted to create a place where their work could be seen.
I'm not trans, I don't identify as trans, but I feel like it's important to have those images out there for people who are.
We felt like we could add, you know, a bigger spectrum of authentic trans experience by being trans women ourselves, writing and producing and hiring trans people in these films.
And that is some of the conversation here at the Transgender Film Festival. Kendall?
Thanks, Janora. Well, the woman you're about to meet has an incredible life story. She's gone from homeless to Hollywood and taken it all and put into her new one-woman show. Here with Getting Unstuck, the Merle Soden story, is Laurencia Dandridge.
I mean, hell, I took my first drink of Johnny Walker Red when I was 7 years old. I took my first sniff of cocaine when I was 11 years old.
At the end of the day, I don't even know how I'm still alive.
Merle Soden, aka Conscious, has taken her dramatic life story from the page to an LA stage in a one-woman show called Getting Unstuck, From Homeless to Hollywood, a project co-produced by Lady Gaga's manager, Troy Carter.
My dad was a cop and my mom was a robber. If you had a credit card, she had your credit card number.
Give us a little background information. Who is Conscious?
Conscious is a person who wrote the book Getting Unstuck, and the subtitle of the book was Getting Unstuck, Girl to Girl You Can Be Infected Indeed.
Infected with the HIV virus. The show centers around growing up in Harlem, abuse, addiction, and in explicit detail how she contracted the virus, not through heterosexual contact or IV drug use, but from her female partner.
They're like, girl, you know you was with some man somewhere, you need to stop it. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, he infected her and she infected me, and I'm gonna show you how. But what people don't realize, it's not the sex of the person, it's the act of sex. And it's coming in contact with the bodily fluid. And so that's why it was so important for me, because I see my people don't get it. I see my people don't get it. You know why I know my people don't get it? Because they're still getting infected.
So why do you think there isn't much information about lesbians and HIV?
And the reason why the lesbians are not being counted is because you're only a lesbian if you've ever had sex with a woman. But if you were 13 and you had sex with a boy, you automatically go over to the heterosexual category, no matter if you've never had sex again in your life. So your numbers don't count for the lesbian category, and that's why you're not being counted.
And as time went on, I noticed that there were certain things that I saw in that household that maybe I shouldn't have seen in that household when I was 7 years old.
But what you can count on is a brutally honest performance on how Conscious went from homeless addict to a Hollywood player with the help of her old hoops buddy, Dana Owens, aka Queen Latifah.
I remember when Dana Owens said to me in Washington Square Park, I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm not coming to the game tomorrow. And I said to her, what are you talking about? She said, I'm gonna be a rapper. And the next time I saw her, she was Queen Latifah.
And Latifah never forgot her friend, especially when she was down and out. First hiring her as an executive assistant, then helping her launch a career as a bodyguard to the stars.
She has helped me out and has been very, let me tell you something, very instrumental in me getting to where I am right now because of the goodness in her heart and the way she reached out to me when she knew that I was trying to become clean and sober.
And just recently, Conscious received a degree in electrical engineering from Florida International. What do you hope to achieve by sharing your story?
And at the end of the day, you know how many people have died from AIDS? period. 19 years later, and I still look like this, and I still feel great, and I'm still here to tell this story. I gotta be here for a reason. I'm gonna give the people what they want, the truth.
I don't know where you at, Mom, but I fucking made it.
Conscious is currently shopping her stories at television networks here in Hollywood. She says if she has her way, she'd like to see Eve play her in a starring role. I think it's a good choice. Janora.